During judging this year, some of the Veterinary Economics Hospital of the Year judges talked about isolation wards and where they were placed. And I know some of them looked at some of the designs that were sent in and worried that the isolation ward was too close to other animals. And I noticed in your setup, a lot of things feed into the treatment area, including isolation. What was your thinking about where to put the isolation ward in your hospital?
I've seen the same thing in other hospitals myself with isolated animals being so isolated that in some cases I've seen people have to literally leave the hospital, go outside, enter through another door to get into the isolation ward. And though I do feel that it's very important to isolate as best you can, I don't think you need to sequester them that far. These are sometimes the sickest animals we have in the whole building. What we have done is created a uni-purpose air conditioner heating system just for the isolation ward, so there is no cross-contamination. Plus, we've created through the airflow a negative airflow pressure, so that in the pre-room where we change clothes and put on the booties and so forth, there's a negative flow, so there is no air leaving that room going into any other room in the treatment area, so that there's that negative flow. Then you enter in from that room into the isolation ward itself. And in the isolation ward, we've designed it such that everything is in there. We have a stack washer dryer so that no clothing or towels leave that ever, and so there isn't that contamination problem. Plus, we have all the cages and runs, wet tables, dropped oxygen, the IV pumps that we use in there are staying in there. They don't get cross-used for other areas. So the only thing that goes in or out of there, honestly, will be pets, and hopefully they're leaving when they're healthy, and staff, which is properly gowned and booted up on the way in, and then they change on the way out. So I think we've created a situation that is both has more observation for the sick pets and also creates a zero contamination, as close as you could ever get to zero.